Alright, well, I just came here today because I had this little thing. I was reading this girl's Twitter and whatnot, and it's just like she said something that just sparked something in my head, so I felt like I had to talk about it. I just got out the shower. I was thinking about this in the shower. You know, you go into deep thought when you're in the shower and everything. So, like, she had tweeted saying something about, I hate how guys hit me up saying I should have talked to you in high school. She's like 22, and she's like, that was like 6 years ago. And I was just thinking like how fast time flies. I'm like, I'm in the 11th grade, and it's like I'm thinking like 6 years ago. That was what, fifth grade? I was in the fifth grade. Like fifth grade doesn't even seem that long ago. So much has happened in between now and then. Like so much has changed. Like I used to like fear of becoming old. Like I used to never want to, like, I was like, oh, I don't ever want to grow up. Like I want to be a kid forever. Like I can do whatever I want. But it's like as you get older, you start to like grow out of that mindset. And then, I mean, some people don't grow out of that mindset, mind you. Like there's always an exception, but like I feel like I'm starting to grow out of that because I'm realizing I'm like, all right, she's 22. Like she's doing shit on her own now. Like she's not. I don't know her life, but if she's not, she's supposed to be in. That's just the standard, especially here in America. So it's like people need to. It's like when you start getting older, it starts mattering less. Like when you're young, you wanted to be like, you were just like, oh, I want to stay young. But as you start edging, you right there like 11, 12, you're like, I wish I could go out with the teenagers and go party and this and that. But like that gets old too, or it should be getting old. Some of you are going to be stuck there. And like honestly, I'm not old enough to even be talking about this, but I feel like I think on a different level. You can call me too grown if you want, but I feel like I'm thinking on a different level. It's like if you stay here, like fuck, it's hard to say. It's like as you get older, you start getting tired of the things that you're doing. Like you shouldn't be stuck here doing this or stuck here doing that. If you're still acting the same way you were in middle school, then you are far behind. Like now, as you grow up, like you go through high school, you get tired of hitting parties. Like, all right, enough parties. Like you want to go to clubs, you want to see some naked women, and you want to throw some money, right? So you get to that point. But as you get to that point, you even get tired of that. So now you're like, all right, I'm tired of having sex with a different woman every single night. So then this is when you want to settle down, you want to love, get married, and this and that. But the thing is, there's not nobody, but there's not enough people taking the steps to get to that point right now. Like I feel like our generation is based on Twitter and Facebook. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a victim to that, but I do know I do have priorities, and I do know where my mind is at, and I do know where I'm going. And it might not seem like that, because I'm not gonna lie, I do tweet a lot, but then there's just people that they spend their life on Facebook, they spend their life smoking weed, they spend their life going to parties, they spend their life trying to find a new girl. Me, yes, wish I had a girlfriend. Do I? No. Am I chasing? No. But it's just like some people just need to grow up. That's what needs to happen. We need to grow up. We need to take responsibility. We need to just mature in general. Because you sitting around smoking weed and then saying, oh, bro, I got all F's on my report card. Like, no, that shit is not cool. What is cool about that? I don't understand what's cool about that. I feel like just grow up, grow out of that little phase. Because, I mean, I got all F's on my report card at one point, and then I realized, like, damn, like, this isn't getting me anywhere. And I know this sounds like some old-ass white man speech, but the only way, if you're still watching this video, which you're probably not, but if you are, because you're listening to these very words right now, and you still are, then it's like, you wouldn't want to hear this if it was coming out of some 65-year-old white man's voice, because that's all they preach. But I'm just trying to tell you from a peer level, like, get your priorities straight now if you want to do something later. I'm not a genius, I'm not a genie. I'm just saying, like, I feel like not enough people know that, not enough people have their priorities straight. So get your priorities straight, eat a lot of Chinese food, and listen to good music. And that'll not do anything for you, but it does something for me. Ciao.